Hey lovelies, welcome to another pick a card reading, and today's requested topic is how do people feel when you touch them? And shout out to my dreamer team for helping to select this topic. If you would like to join that team to help curate the content that you see on this channel, as well as to receive access to exclusive readings, including 18 plus readings and monthly and yearly zodiac forecasts, you can hit the join button beneath this video or the join link in the description box. If you'd like to get a personal reading with me, link to my website can be found below in the description box as well. Follow me on Instagram at Serene Dream Things for guidance. Do keep in mind this reading is general, so it's not going to resonate with everyone listening. So take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse it if that's how it fits your situation. On the screen are 3 hands. Go ahead and make your selection. If you need more time, you can pause the video, but we're going to get started for those who chose hand number 1. Give me a moment to timestamp. Okay, so for those who chose hand number 1, how do people feel when you touch them? I'm hearing jolt. So I feel like you could have healing hands, honestly, because I'm getting that you have this energy that emits from your hands when you touch people and they feel a jolt. It's almost like the energy in your hands are very powerful. That's why I was getting that you possibly have healing hands, but when you touch people, they feel like almost like an electric shock. Not quite an actual electric shock, but something close to it. Like if somebody is just chilling, it's like touching them sends like this shock through their veins, and they just, I don't know, it's just like, ooh, like, I don't know, it's just something very powerful and charged about the energy that your hands emit. I feel that you know this, and I feel that you're very intentional when it comes to who you touch. I feel like you don't let a lot of people touch you, because I feel like even touching you could cause the same reaction. But yeah, I feel that you don't let a lot of people touch you, and you don't touch a lot of people. Like you're very careful and intentional about where you place your hands. I feel like when you're intimate with partners, you have a way of sending them over the edge with just your touch. Yeah, and I'm seeing like someone kind of running their fingertips down the spine of someone when they're in the throes of intimacy, and it just like sends shivers, like literally shivers down this person's spine, with as you trail their spine with your fingertips. Your touch, like I said, it's healing, it's jolting, and I'm getting like it leaves like this lasting impression on those that you touch. I don't know. They may not necessarily process it as like your touch is memorable, but they'll process it as it's something memorable about you. So I don't know. Something about after you touch someone, they think about you at least for hours after the encounter where you touch them. It could go on for days, honestly, but at least for the rest of the day, like you are heavily on that person's mind, and they may be questioning why that is. Yeah, because they're just thinking, like, why am I thinking about Group 1 so much? Like, what happened? And it's like they feel something happened to them, but they don't know what. They just know it was caused by you. They may not necessarily even process it, as I said earlier, that it was your touch specifically that did that. I'm hearing to their brain. So I feel like it does, like, if your touch puts you on people's mind for like a long time after your touch. And like I said, when you're intimate with someone, it's like your touch, like it's not even the feeling of the actual act, it's your hands that sends this person over the edge. Not to say that, your skill isn't great on its own, but I feel like your touch is what I feel like if when you're intimate with someone, you can just touch them and make them, climax. And so it's like if you want to kind of just get it over with, you know just how to touch someone, and they just like, they're just reaching the big O without hesitation. It's like they can't hold back. Your hands are very, very powerful. Like I said, it sends a jolt through people's bloodstream. And like I said, it sends this signal to their brain that they have a hard time shaking you. Like they think about you for an extended period of time after the encounter they've had with you, whether it be, just talking and, you just happen to touch them, or especially if you're intimate with them, it's like you're heavily on their brain for days after that. I'm hearing a song by Trick Daddy and I think Kaya called JODD. Is Jump on the D. Um I feel like I need to look up the lyrics. That's a funny song message. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me just browse through the lyrics real quick to see if anything sticks out. Okay, remember when I was just saying that when you're intimate with someone and you touch them, it just like you just it's like they release without hesitation. Like even if they try to hold back, they can't. Your touch just takes them there. And it's a part in the song that says boom boom skeet skeet. Damn, it's now, yeah, it's like that part is sticking out to me. And then also parts that put an arch in your back. I feel like when you touch, like whenever, remember I was mentioning like your fingertips trailing down somebody's spine, it's like you make them arch when you do that because it sends tingles, actual shivers down their spine. Yeah, so overall, what I'm getting just browsing at the lyrics, like I feel like this speaks specifically to your intimate partners. Like they can't get enough of you intimately because they feel, like I said, they may not be able to identify what it is that's like making them go insane over you, but it's your touch. It's your touch that has them like the lyric says, boom, boom, skeet, skeet. Like they're just releasing without hesitation. They can't help it. It's just it's taking them there. You're putting an arch in their back. Doesn't matter what kind of what sex they are, what gender they are. You're making this person arch their back, and you making them release without without self permission, without them even trying to. It's like, what are they? It's a term for it, but I guess it doesn't matter. It's just they can't control it with you, and it just makes them want you more and more. Okay, so yeah, that's what I got for you guys who chose hand number one. Let's move on to those who chose hand number two. Okay, so for those who chose hand number two, how do people feel when you touch them? I'm hearing cutesy. I feel like you have a touch that makes people blush. And I feel like it's because you're so attractive. It doesn't matter, I don't, I feel like it doesn't even matter what gender it is. Like, even if this person considers themselves straight, like, you touching them makes them blush. It's something about you. I feel like it's your whole aura. Like, you're just really, really attractive. And I'm hearing like a rare type of beauty that just makes people giggle. Like it makes them, just because what's making them giggle is the fact that they have your attention. It's like a schoolgirl with a crush, and like her crush talks to her for the first time and she's just giggling. It's like people get that kind of energy when you touch them. Because it's not just being around them, like they're crushing just being around you, but like touching them feels personal, like, oh, they like me. So it's like they take your touch as some form of acceptance, like they really, like you really like them, not always in an intimate way, in a romantic way, but they may take it as like you see them as a friend, you see them as someone who, you enjoy their company, their presence. So that's it. Like people are very giggly and they act very cutesy when you touch them because they feel like they've gotten your approval, and it's something about your presence that just makes people feel like they want to be liked by you. like I say, you have this rare sort of beauty. You're super, super attractive. I'm hearing mind, body, and soul, and it just makes people kind of lose themselves. Like it could be the most confident person, but when you come around, it makes them want to be accepted and liked by you. Like I don't feel like they act. It could be someone who's super confident, doesn't act like this with anyone, but when you come around, it's like, oh, I want group two to like me. It's like that's what they find themselves saying in their head. So when you touch them, it's like the confirmation that you do like them, that you do approve of them, that you do accept them, in whatever way. So it's like they're kind of giggling and, just acting very cutesy. Like I can't believe, I don't know, they're kind of fanning out when you touch them. It feels like a celebrity is touching them, honestly. Like, imagine your favorite celebrity touching you, like just touching your hand. When people are at concerts or whatever, and they like reaching out their hand, and like the artist comes to the edge of the stage and touch some hands, and then the people are like freaking out, like, oh, they touched my hand. It's like that's the kind of reaction that people have to you touching them. They feel like their favorite celebrity has touched their hand, and it's like they almost like they're so honored, they're so flattered, and like again, they feel like they got that acceptance that they were longing for. I'm hearing I'm getting a song in my head. Hold on, let me look up the lyrics because I have no idea how this could relate to what I'm picking up for you guys. Um, you sign, say you stay beside me. Oh, is it called? I feel like it's not called Creeping. Oh, it is. I thought that was just what Luther titled it when he covered it. But yeah, I'm getting Stevie Wonder's Creeping in my head. Oh, okay. I feel like when you touch people, it makes them fantasize about more with you. Even if it's not romantic, like they fantasize about like being close friends with you. Like I don't know, it's giving celebrity. Maybe you are a person who has like a platform, like you're known, you have fans or something, or even if you don't, this could be something that's like within your destiny, and that's why people react like this even though you have, no fame right now. But maybe you are going to be famous because this song and based like putting it together with the message I was already getting, it's like this song is about fantasizing about someone being with them. Like Stevie's fantasizing about this woman being with him, and it's like all these scenarios, like, oh, they're on the beach and they're sitting and talking and hugging and squeezing, and then at night, like, she's in the bed with him. So of course you're having people fantasize about you romantically, but I feel that this is also in the vein of someone who's like fantasizing about being like real close friends with you. Like again, going back to the celebrity example, it's like somebody fantasizing about being really good, really close friends with their favorite celebrity, and like hanging out with them, going out to lunch with them, going out to clubs with them, just having fun, talking, laughing, things like that. So your touch makes people fantasize about more with you, having like a deeper, more intimate, closer relationship with you. Yeah, that's what I get. Okay, so let's move on to those who chose hand number three. Hold on a second, let me timestamp. Okay, so for those who chose hand number three, how do people feel when you touch them? I'm hearing gray and then garden. I feel that you have the ability to. It's like it's giving green thumb, but in a way of like energetically. So when somebody's feeling gray or otherwise like down, or even if they're feeling confused, I feel like when you touch them, you spark an energy in them to grow. So if like what I'm getting, the word gray, more than like being sad, I get confusion because like in the gray, it's like that, in between area, like it's not quite black, it's not quite white, it's like that in between confused area. So I feel like if you're like when you touch people, they could be, before you touch them, they could be in a state of confusion about something. And it could be even something small, like, what they want to eat that day. And they're just like going back and forth, like, what do I want to eat? And like you touch them, and all of a sudden it's like their mind just opens up and they know exactly what they want to eat. So, yeah, so your touch brings clarity. I like that's the message. Your touch brings clarity to people. And I feel like everybody, at any given time can be confused about anything. Like I said, no matter how big or small. Um, but yeah, you have and even things that people didn't even know they were confused about, things they kind of put in the back, like way in the back of their mind, and said that I'm not even gonna think about again. It's like whatever they were confused about, or like whatever was haunting them about something in their past, is like when you touch them, it comes forth, and all of a sudden they have clarity. So it's like your touch gives clarity to whatever confusion this person was harboring. Like I said, big or small, it doesn't matter. And they don't know where this is coming from. I don't feel like they quite put together that it's your touch that brought that clarity. They just think that something just kind of dropped in their spirit in that moment, and they now have the answers. And but yeah, you do that. It's it like I said, I got initially green thumb. So yeah, you make people's mind come out of that stagnation, that like static place, and it makes them like all of a sudden it turns green, and like the leaves and the flowers start to blossom. They're just like, oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, that's what it's like they just come out of that confusion almost immediately. And I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you might have some knowledge of your ability to do this. And I feel like you do it and you don't brag about it. So if somebody is talking to you, just kind of like opening up to you and talking about something that they're confused about, like they don't know what to do, you just like subtly might touch their arm or hand, be like, I'm here with you. You touching them and making it seem like it's just a show of support. But really you're touching them to like spark their clarity. And it happens. And I feel like it happens almost immediately. Yeah, it happens almost immediately. And I feel like when it's like you can see the light bulb turn on in real time. And I'm seeing that every time it happens, you smile because I don't know, you get joy out of doing that, out of people not knowing that you're the one that turned on that light bulb in them. You enjoy having this little secret gift. And I don't feel like you're gonna share it with anybody. I feel like there may be someone that you try to open up to about it, and they're not gonna believe you. You're like, oh, you're gonna be shrugging your shoulders like, oh, well, I'm getting Aladdin, the genie specifically. I feel like in addition to clarity, you might also be like have a touch that I don't know, is given that like when two touch an agreement. I forgot what the actual scripture is, but it's something about when two people touch an agreement, like it makes the prayer come true or something like that. And I feel that for you, you bring clarity and you also bring forth wishes, like with your touch. So if somebody is like trying to make something happen and they just feel like this is never going to happen, it's like once you touch them, like sometime after that encounter where you touch them, they like things start to move forward. Things start to happen for them. But it's like you're touching, but they don't know that, like I said, that scripture about when two touch an agreement and two people touch an agreement, it's like you're doing that, but they don't know you're doing that. So your touch is like helping to bring forth their wishes in addition to bringing forth any clarity they need for something they're confused about. So yeah, you have a very powerful touch in a way, like it's making dreams come true. It's helping to make dreams come true, and it's helping to clarify things for people. So yeah, keep at it. Like I say, you have this gift. It's a secret. And I feel like you want to keep it a secret because you kind of like it. You enjoy doing this private, like without anybody knowing, like moving in secret with this gift. Okay. So that's about all I have for you all for this pick a card reading, lovelies. I hope it was helpful. Again, if you'd like to join my dreamer team to help select the content that you see on this channel, as well as to receive access to exclusive readings, including 18 plus readings and monthly and yearly zodiac forecasts, you can hit the join button beneath this video or the join link in the description box. If you would like to get a personal reading with me, link to my website can be found below in the description box as well. And I'll be back with more readings soon, lovelies. Bye.